So man, look, I don't I don't get on here much and talk about things that don't have shit to do with boxing, but I was on Yahoo getting ready to check my mail, and I came across this fucking story. Now, first let me tell you what it's about, and then you tell me what's up, man. Hold on, first I'm gonna go get some water, and then you can tell me what's up, because I'm gonna be talking a lot, and this is bullshit. Okay. The title of this is Texas Board Adopts New Social Studies Curriculum. Now, I'd heard about a little bit of this on Bill Maher, but I didn't know extensively what was going on. So, here it goes. Austin, Texas. The Texas State Board of Education adopted a social studies and history curriculum Friday that amends or waters down the teaching of civil rights movement, slavery, America's relationship with the UN, and hundreds of other items. What? And it says this curriculum is going to be used to teach some 4.8 million Texas students for the next 10 fucking years. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm an atheist, but I'm saying Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell is going on in Texas? We shouldn't be that surprised. Really, we shouldn't be, but at the same time, it's just like, man, can anybody be that fucking dumb? Now, that's not the greatest way to explain what's going on here, but this ain't right. Let's put it that way. This is so wrong. This is all right. Let's look at it some more. The standards also will be used by textbook publishers who often develop materials for other states based on those approved in Texas, although teachers in the Lone Star State have latitude in deciding which material to teach. I mean, this is something that shouldn't be allowed to happen. I mean, I'm all for states deciding what to do with themselves, but isn't this stepping out of line a little bit? Not even a little bit. This is stepping out of line a lot. And even though it's on Yahoo News, lots of bullshit's on Yahoo News, and this should really be more. Maybe I need to tune into the news more, because I hadn't heard really any details about this. So maybe I'm slow to the punch here, but the final edits leading up to the vote, conservatives rejected language to modernize the classification of historic periods to BCE and CE from the traditional BC and AD. We're in a modern age. It's time to modernize as much as we can. As far as, government-run things are concerned, like schools and shit, public shit like that, they need to be modernized, and there should be a lot more money put into modernizing them, not taking steps back, which is basically what they're doing. They're taking steps back to, watering down the civil rights movement and slavery. That's bold for one, but completely ridiculous as well. Bold and ridiculous doesn't make for anything good. I just can't believe this shit. Well, if you guys have already heard about this, let me know. Let me know what you think. conservatives successfully strengthened the requirements on teaching the Judeo-Christian influences of the nation's founding fathers and attempted to water down rationale for the separation of church and state. Man, that's bullshit. I don't care how godly you are on YouTube or whatever. You know, I don't care how godly you are. I don't care as a person how much that affects your life. But there should always be a separation of church and state. And the rationale for explaining that should always be strengthened and not watered down. This is blowing my fucking mind right now. Standards will refer to the U.S. government as a constitutional republic rather than democratic republic. They'll also be required to study the decline of the value of the U.S. dollar, including the abandonment of the gold standard. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, they're already getting, you know, they're getting burned at the stake, you know, as far as public opinion is concerned about this. I mean, I would hope. But I mean, that's basically what they're doing, is putting politics into education. I mean, this should not be allowed to continue. This needs to be stopped right now. This is horseshit. This is some of the, you know, for such a small story and for it only being one state, this is damaging. This is damaging to the United States as a whole. Why? Because the rest of us are going to be judged based on something like that. You know, an educated person looking into this country from the outside would look at something like this and just be totally fucking confused. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to stop there. You all don't want to hear me read the whole fucking time, but, you know, like I said, I don't do non-boxing videos much, but this is something I just had to talk about. And I have to get some opinions, and if I'm not getting something, please drop me a line, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting the gist of this, and this is playing right into a huge Texas stereotype, and it's not good for any of us. It's not good for this country. This is a bad example, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Naptown Born, deuces.